there's a station out there who has a program called Hardball. And that's what politics is supposed to be.
So as the man says, let's play it. Let's play Hardball. That picture was of Governor Eddie Rendell of Pennsylvania endorsing Hillary Clinton and giving us a little plug there today. Good evening, I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome to Hardball. Big fish. Bill Clinton is campaigning for his wife today in South Carolina, playing the role of the big fish, beating up his opponent, Barack Obama, at every stop. Is Bill Clinton helping Hillary or hurting her? Is he being effective or is he dividing the Democrats? Or is he doing both, helping Hillary and dividing the Democrats? More on Bill Clinton's role in the campaign in a moment. Plus, Florida. Rudy Giuliani has made Florida his first fight in the presidential bid, but could it be his last? We'll talk to Giuliani himself later in the program. Plus, weighing the dirt in the Democratic race, who's got the sleazier friends? We're going to talk about that and the politics fix tonight. But we begin with the big fish in the political pond. Bill Clinton, Mark Green's president of Air America Radio and author of Losing Our Democracy, and he is officially neutral in this race for the Democratic nomination. Also with us is radio talk show host Ed Schultz. Well, let me go to Ed Schultz. Is Bill Clinton a plus or a minus for the Democrats? Let's start with, is he a plus or a minus for Hillary?
Well, I think he's a minus for Hillary because he's lying on the campaign trail, Chris. I'm going to lay it right on the Clintons' doorstep right now. Bill Clinton is lying about Barack Obama's record when it comes to the war and when it comes to this comment about Republicans and Reagan.
Barack Obama last week talking about Republicans.
The Republicans were the party of ideas for a pretty long chunk of time there over the last 10, 15 years.
Really? Are those the ideas that got us into the economic mess we're in today? Ideas like special tax breaks for Wall Street, running up a $9 trillion debt, refusing to raise the minimum wage or deal with the housing crisis. Are those the ideas Barack Obama's talking about?
The Republicans were the party of ideas.
Hillary Clinton thinks this election's about replacing disastrous Republican ideas with new ones, like jump-starting the economy, putting an immediate freeze on foreclosures and mortgages, cutting taxes for the middle class, and creating millions of new jobs. With the economy in crisis, we need a president with the ideas, the solutions that get our economy working for all of us. Hillary Clinton, Solutions for America. Paid for by Hillary Clinton for President.
I'm Hillary Clinton, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Is foreign policy an issue as you see it in the 2004 Democratic primary? Is Iraq an issue? Is Afghanistan an issue? Is terrorism an issue? Or is this something that doesn't interest the Democratic constituents?
I can't imagine that it will not be an issue. I mean, I think.
So what is your position on the war, or potential war in Iraq?
Well, you know, I am actually pleased with how things evolved from where I thought they were going to be about 3 months ago, in the sense that I think whether because of Colin Powell's intervention or the pressure from allies across Europe, that President Bush went through the United Nations, obtained Security Council resolution calling for aggressive inspections in Iraq. I don't think that there's anybody who imagines that Saddam Hussein is a good guy or somebody that isn't a threat to stability in the region as well as his own people.
He's lying about a very viable candidate and somebody who could really bring change to this country. He is embarrassing poor Democrats. And another thing is, I think that African Americans are saying, you know what? He's picking on a brother. That's why Hillary's going down as far as the rating approval with the African Americans in South Carolina. Bill, get off the campaign trail if you want Hillary to get the nomination.
Mark Green.
When the most popular Democrat in America, a peace and prosperity two-term president, the first since FDR, is your chief surrogate and spokesman, it's a plus. I mean, in court, a judge would say, let's stipulate that Bill Clinton is a plus. He has an 80% favorable rating among Democrats. So, I mean, I think Ed is numerically and politically wrong about that. What is a fair debate...
How old is that poll?
The last week.
How old is that poll?
Last week,
and
Ed.
because the Clintons had some success in the 90s does not mean he could have a license to do what he's doing right now.
When you interrupt and the answer is not what you want, that's your problem, not mine. Last week, he had an 80% rating. Now, Obama made a statement that in context said, gee, Reagan had all these ideas and he helped entrepreneurship and the economy. He challenged the conventional wisdom. In context, in that Reno, Nevada paper, he wasn't endorsing any particular idea, but there Bill Clinton has a legitimate point, and Obama, it's fine for him to come back. That's not a lie. That's what we call hardball, Chris, not beanbag.
Okay, well, here's Hillary Clinton, the candidate for president. Senator Clinton talking about her husband's role in her campaign. Let's listen to Hillary.
I am grateful for the support that my husband has given me. Each of us who remains in this race have very passionate and vigorous spouses who have been out there campaigning for us. And I think that, you know, obviously as a former president, Bill understands the difficulties of the job and how incredibly pressured it is and will be even more so, inheriting what we will from the Bush administration. So I think that he feels, you know, very, very strongly about what we need in the next president, and that's what he's out talking about.
One of the things, the important aspects of this race is role modeling what good families should look like. And my view is that if you can't run your own house, you certainly can't run the White House. Can't do it.
Michelle Obama returned to her South Side roots to host a Women for Obama event.
Ed Schultz, what do you think of Hillary, what you just said, the senator?
No, he's not out talking about Hillary. He's out trashing Barack Obama and misrepresenting his position. Now, I think I just heard Mark Green say, well, it's okay if Bill Clinton lies just a little bit on the campaign trail. Here's the bottom line. He's hurting Democrats. Ted Kennedy's had a heated conversation with him. I had Pat Leahy on the program yesterday on the radio show saying Bill Clinton's got to back off. Today I had Claire McCaskill on saying that I think Bill Clinton is shading the truth. We're afraid to say it. He's lying about Barack Obama's record, and it's turning off a lot of African Americans. It's turning off a lot of core Democrats. And guess what? Bill Clinton's approval rating, whether it be 60, 70, or 80%, it doesn't mean squat when it comes to getting the nomination. The fact is he's being viewed as an attack
Mark,
dog.
I want you to respond to what the president, here's former President Bill Clinton talking about Barack Obama yesterday.
I thought he was running against me in Nevada for a while when he said the Republicans had most of the new ideas and challenged the conventional wisdom in the 90s. I thought we challenged the conventional wisdom in the 90s. We were challenging the conventional wisdom, so I didn't agree with that, but I don't really think he's running against me. I just think that he was doing what he thought he should do, and I have no quarrel with it.
What do you make of that, Mark?
Well, first of all,
he is going after Obama. Let's not kid ourselves. He's not defending Hillary. He's going after Obama. He's the Terminator here.
When Ed said that I said it was okay to lie a little.
You know, Mark, this isn't about me. This isn't about me, Mark. You do
Ed,
this
you're not on your radio show.
Ed, some decorum here. We have to let Mark. Mark gets to talk, then you get to talk.
I know how radio talk show hosts do it, as do you. When he said I said it was okay to lie a little, anyone out there hear me say that? We just heard Bill Clinton say something that was literally true, which is that Barack Obama had implied that Reagan went after the conventional wisdom, not him, and that he was sort of chiding Bill Clinton because Reagan was more transformational. That, of course, is not offensive. Look, in my view, Bill Clinton's criticism of Obama on Iraq is not persuasive. I think Obama has the better argument. Bill Clinton on Charlie Rose, when he said this person's very inexperienced, we can roll the dice, a legitimate, if colorful way to go after Barack Obama's experience. Obama and his surrogates say that Hillary Clinton is yesterday's news and over the hill.
Okay, here he is on Charlie Rose.
The voters, if they are prepared to choose someone with less experience, but perhaps other qualities, and as you've said, gifted in politics, gifted in intellect, then they're rolling the dice, is what you're saying.
Well,
they are rolling the dice about America if they don't choose the person who's had the kind of experience you're talking about.
It's less predictable, isn't it? I mean, when's the last time we elected a president based on 1 year of service in the Senate before he started running? And he will have been a senator longer by the time he's inaugurated, but essentially once you start running for president full time, you don't have time to do much else.
Mark, respond. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One sentence on this. You can criticize Bill Clinton. He screwed up and failed in health care in 1993 and 4. Everybody knows that. But because the economy was as strong as it's been in 40 years, because he didn't invade and occupy a Muslim country, most Americans, and most Democrats by far, think he was a terrific president. And if Barack Obama is going to say, we want to turn the page and not go back to the 90s, guess what, Ed? Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton will say, 90s were pretty good. What didn't you like about them? That is totally fair. And to imply that's wrong or lying or racial is itself unfair.